Good afternoon, everyone. Amazing. Thank you so much for allowing myself and Morion to speak with you this afternoon. So I'm going to give him a few little tidbits, and as you can see, I started my lovely presentation here. So I'm just going to go right into the questions. As the new Associate Director of Admissions, can you let us know what attracted you to University of Maryland School of Social Work as a new employee?
Great question. So I will say that coming from the University of Alabama School of Social Work, which is also a great program, is my home as well. A lot of the faculty there said a lot of great things about the faculty here at UMB School of Social Work. Many of our faculty at Alabama, I say still present time because that's my home, have worked with many of the faculty here, close relationships. And so I felt great about the decision to come to UMB School of Social Work. Also during that time, the University of Alabama was going through the DEI process there, and it was very stressful. Actually, it was probably a little more stressful there before being the state of Alabama, especially for our students in social work. And so I made a decision to myself and I said, I need to go somewhere for my own professional development where I know I can be myself, speak to students, and live true to my meaning. That's why I chose this institution, the state of Maryland, and here we are now. And so I said, deja vu. But this time I said to myself, I'm not running. I feel a little hopeful here compared to Alabama. And I think that has a lot to do with the faculty, the staff, just the politicians here. And I say to myself that I'm going to have faith and I'm going to just make sure that I'm here doing my job as the Associate Director of Admissions and make sure that we all work together to try to jump over this hurdle and things will change pretty soon. So I jumped in my car with my 17-year-old Shih Tzu. And we drove 12 hours and 33 minutes here to Maryland.
Thank you.
Next one.
Okay. So as someone new to the school and new to your role, can you tell us some new initiatives surrounding recruitment and marketing for the Office of Admissions?
Yes, one thing I thought about before coming here is what does that recruitment plan looks like? Being intentional, being out in the community. So I have networked with a lot of people within the state of Maryland, within Baltimore, have made connections with some of our institutions and also trying to rebuild those connections and relationships. I feel it's very important that I come in as a new face and understand that I'm not here to steal students from other institutions, but work with other institutions. And so by doing that, I'm being my authentic self. And I think they appreciate that. As you can see, we have been very busy in the admissions department out in the community at several events from Shady Grove to some of the community events. And I'd say that it's very important that we also kind of key in on other efforts of admissions. We always think about schools coming from the undergraduate level, but I also think about those who have a MSW right now, those who want to pursue an MSW in the field right now, in the community, also thinking outside of the Baltimore DMV area. So trying to be more creative, also being intentional and strategic of what we're doing. We still have a small department in admissions and we have a big task ahead, but I think we're doing a great job with admissions department and records and registration. And as you can see, I want to do a plug for our next big information session, our open house, which will be on April 5th, 2025 here at UMB Baltimore in the auditorium. This will be a great time for faculty and staff to come to introduce yourself to our students. Also, I would like to do a plug for our faculty members in the concentrations, LPSC and clinical, to also talk about those concentrations because many of our prospective students would like to know more about what can I do with this particular concentration, what kind of jobs can I get as well. With our information sessions, we have had I think over 8 information sessions with attendance over 50, close to maybe 80 or 90, which I have heard is something remarkable and great compared to past presentations. So I will say that with the help of our marketing team, with the help of faculty, with the help of students and staff, we are able to actually get the word out and actually market our program. And we do have prospective applicants and people who want to come to our program and learn more about our MSW program.
Thank you.
This one.
So this is our last slide and my last question. So where do you see the social work profession going in the future as you are out marketing, recruiting new students? I see from the last slide, there's probably about 6 other recruitment fairs that you and Marco are going to attend. So where do you see as a MSW student, well, excuse me, as one who already has an MSW degree, where do you see social work profession?
That's a great question. I will say this. In today's time of uncertainty, what's going on, I think this is a great time for our prospective students, for social workers to understand what is our profession. If someone asks you what is social work, you should be able to say what is social work, what we see going on right now. And so with that being said, I would say for our prospective students, even our current students, they see what needs to be done and what changes needs to be made. And with that, I will pretty much build off that because also, although I'm here, been in this role for now 5 months, I am still affected about the changes that's going on right now. And so I go back to my first statement of having faith and hope that this too will pass. And I'm going to always be optimistic that it does not affect us, our student body, and affect the work that you all are doing right now.
Thank you.